Testing, testing. Hey everyone, this is Gilmer, and I am back. I just did a short episode, 20 minutes long, and then I had an emergency, and so I'm back and doing a second video for today that will probably be a little longer than the first one, and I'm going to name this episode 16 because I'm pretty sure the last one was 15. And as I mentioned on my last video, the game is patched. It's supposed to be save game compatible. So I patched the game, and I'm going to see if it affects anything I do. Um, I'm moving troops. I'm moving this guy. He's not very strong. This guy isn't either, actually. But I'm going to move those troops over here. It looks like the bug where the Protestants build artillery in a region that is not owned by them is still going on a little bit, because this artillery unit is by itself. They were building in Prague, but now it looks like they're building in Heidelberg. I'm moving the Croatians up here to see if I can't smoke out this cavalry unit. And I am besieging Hamburg. Um, I have no breaches. I have instituted or bought the regional decisions of expert gunner and landmine to try to get better chances of getting some some breaches in Hamburg. And if we look at the victory screen, the Protestants' morale is at 69. Their combat power is at 24. It was at 18 last turn. No foreign entry is possible, which is weird because I thought that the patch was supposed to help Sweden enter the war, but we are gaining 70 victory points per turn compared to 6 victory points per turn for the Protestants. Let's go up here. And I just have these things. I have these diplomacy decisions that I can just keep playing because I have a lot of them and a lot of engagement points. So I'm just going to keep on playing them. Protestants' diplomatic move on Brandenburg. So it looks like they're trying to influence Brandenburg. Last turn they did a decision to invade Bremen, which... Where is Bremen? Let's zoom in. Is it down here? No, that's Munster. Minden. I think. Where's Bremen? Oh, this part over here. This part is unlocked. So this is owned by us, and they're going to try to take it. So, in point of fact, I'm actually going to move this unit up to Bremen because I can't bring him to battle. And that's why my victory points went up. So if I control Bremen, Hamburg, and Lübeck, not Lünebeck, but Lübeck, then I control all of this. And I think if I control Hamburg, Lübeck, Kiel, and Bremen, let's see if this tells me. No, it doesn't really tell me. Imperial cuirassiers. I don't know where it is actually, but there was something at some point that told me that if I controlled a certain amount of cities, Denmark would surrender. So I think it is Bremen, Hamburg, and Lubeck. No, wait a minute. Stettin and Stralsund are included in those. That's right. I think I need to control these two for Denmark to withdraw from the war. All right, so let's save that and let's take a look. This guy's moving. This guy's moving. And that's about it. We'll see. This guy is still going to Göttingen. We'll put him in Göttingen and actually let's have him enter the structure and then let him rest up a little bit and get some replacements. Speaking of replacements, we're actually in good shape for Bavaria. Spanish needed a couple. They need a couple of those. That has probably as many as it needs, and that has as many as it needs. So let's save the turn and let's execute. And the other turn, episode 15, is pretty much processing right now up on YouTube. So as soon as I get finished with this one, it'll probably be ready to upload, because the other one will probably be completely done, and we'll have 2 episodes done in one day. That's pretty nice. And this one I'm probably going to run about 45 minutes long or so. Let's see. Nothing looks like it happened. Summer diseases. Not much. We were sieging Hamburg. Oh, he's already replenished. Let's see. We don't have a leader there. Wait a minute. Those guys are on mounted as well. There we go. So we'll combine them with the Cossacks and see if we can't flush out that cavalry unit. Nothing's going on here yet. We're protecting Bremen. I don't want to be inside Bremen, but it looks like it. There we go. It had him going inside Bremen. I didn't want him inside Bremen. Let's see. Some replacements have been used. Verden is the so that's it. This is Bremen. So Verden, this unit moved from Lübeck to Verden to try to take it from me. And then all that stuff was unsuccessful. I still have a whole bunch to use. So we will use them. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not important to do this, but it's almost like it's not fun doing this every turn. I wish they would just automatically redo until they run out. So let's see what's going on. This guy's still floating around up here, but he's really He's really not doing too much. He's not accomplishing much of anything. We have this unit here in Pilsen. Probably should move him to Prague. Yeah, it's more of a central location with more supply. I had to move a lot of these units down this way, I guess, to rebuild the forces. Let's see. That's surprising. They must have done something with these, because usually one of these either is successful or not successful within one turn, but not this time. So they might have done something with that in the patch. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. We've got plenty of turns. It's August of 1631, and this war will end in 1648. So let's save that turn and let's execute. Doesn't look like any more breaches have been accomplished in Hamburg, or any breaches. Let's see. Summer diseases, I'm not going to worry about that. Protestants are besieging Verdun. Actually, since he is within range and active, let's move him down there and try to take them out. Then we will do expert gunner again, because it looks like it failed. Still nothing doing here. This guy's taking forever to get over here. 75 turns. He's inactive. 48 turns. All's quiet on the Western Front. Okay. F9. Their combat power, I think, was at 24. Now it's down to 22. Hamburg, Stettin, and Stralsund. See, Stettin and Stralsund are still in an unlocked region. I can't declare war on them, can I? Diplomatic box. I think they might have added that. Diplomatic box of United Provinces. That might have been part of the patch, because I don't remember seeing that little message. And I didn't read the patch notes very closely. I do know that they added flags to the Croatian units. I do know that they fixed or spruced up the AI. I do know that they were supposed to have cleaned up the decision tree for Sweden to get into the war, and possibly Sweden getting into the war quicker than what it had been doing. I think some people had some issues with Sweden because Denmark, for some reason or another, and I'm not saying this is wrong or right, but and it could be the most historically accurate thing that could happen. I'm just saying that this is what was going on. I think that Denmark has to have been gotten out of the war for the decision for Sweden to get into the war, and I think some people were having some issues that they weren't, for whatever reason, they weren't completely defeating Denmark, and then Sweden would never get into the war, and it basically stayed that way for the whole campaign. So, I'm not having that issue yet, because obviously I have not truly defeated Denmark, but I'm wondering if I need that the region for Stettin and Stralsund to open up so that I can defeat them to actually happen. And that troop that was in Verdun retreated in front of overwhelming forces from my side. Let's see. Merchants give us support. Nothing has happened. The Protestants succeeded in retreating before battle in Verdun. I wonder if that's Verdun. It can't be. That's in the wrong place, I think, for it to be Verdun. Yeah, that's way in the wrong place. Verdun would be down here somewhere close to Metz. Oh, here it would be. Verdun, France. So, very similar names, but not the same place. So anyway, Cordoba army has arrived in Verdun, and they retreated from us. We could actually move to Lünebeck and take it. Let's see. The upkeep of units have cost 4. Expert gunner was... Wait a minute. Oh, there is a breach there. Well, I don't know if I have enough, but you never can tell. It might happen. We'll buy the regional decisions, expert gunner, and landmine, and see if that won't open up another breach, and maybe we can actually... Oh, how many troops are in Hamburg? 39 plus 56 is what? 95. 95 plus 193 is 288. 288 plus 58. Whoops. 288 plus 58 is 346. 446. 457 total power. I outnumber at 4-1. Maybe we'll be able to beat them pretty quickly. So let's save it and execute. These turns are going by really very quickly, and that's fine by me. You know, it's a kind of a fast-paced game. There isn't a lot of, in a game like, and I've mentioned this before, in a game like Revolution Under Siege Gold, one turn can take 15 minutes. Just the planning of the turn. And in games like To End All Wars and Civil War II is the same thing. In this game, there's not as much to do, so... new military options. F3. New model regiments. This option gives you a new model of infantry regiment available in the force pool. Old ones can't be built anymore. New ones are cheaper, less armored, and smaller. Since the Swedish intervention, the Empire changed the size of its infantry regiments. Pikemen also started to wear less armor, cost 5 engagement points. I don't like that, because I think in this game engine, having less armor will be a detriment. Lünebeck surrendered to us almost immediately. They succeeded in retreating from us before battle in Lüneburg, and they repaired one of their breaches. Yep. So where is that? Let's move him up. I don't like that. I don't like the way he's moving there. Let's go to Hanover first, then Verdun, and then we can... Well, let's get to Verdun first. Not Verdun, Verdun first before we do anything. Spanish detachment has arrived in Augsburg. Oh. That's 30 days for him. 287. Let's move him to Baden-Baden. That'll take 2 turns. And we can do this some more. Diplomacy on Mainz. Cologne. Trier. Munster. Bremen. Saxony. Brandenburg. Denmark. And Bavaria. Alright. Zoom in. Let's just see if we can't capture this guy. Well, he's not all. I was about to say he's all cavalry, but he's not in that brigade. We'll see. We're moving him up. That's a pretty powerful little force there. He's 6 of 6. He's 22 of 25. So I can put some more artillery into his army. He's a 4.55 still. That's pretty good. I wish his strategic rating was a little better, but save, and what does this look like? 22. Not much has changed here. Let's proceed to the next turn. Maybe Hamburg will eventually surrender, which either way we get them. I want to get Hamburg, obviously. I keep saying hamburger. I don't know why. Exceptional income from Frankfurt. Exceptional income from Mannheim. Poor income from Würzburg. Upkeep of units cost 4. Okay. Mainz. Cologne. Trier. Munster. What's this say? Holy. Oh, wait a minute. Protestants invade Munster. So they're going to invade Munster, so that'll unlock. Press Saxony. What does that mean? Let's see. Scorched earth, no. Okay. Still not able to flush that guy out. Oh, it's December. Oh well. Harsh weather. Diesen is the location. Let's save it and execute. Oh. See where he is right there? They retreated from battle again. We got another breach in Hamburg. Ooh, 2 breaches. I know we can assault it now. I'm going to play these cards anyway, just in case. Is he locked? No. So, see this little icon here? I think that means he's targeting a unit, and we're targeting Count Tilly's force because we want him to join that force. So, what happened here? Where did their artillery go? Let's see. Supply of 11, supply of 6. Whoops. 23 days. 19 days. Well, whatever. That artillery unit disappeared. I bet it's here, actually. "16 days. Okay. Count McCoy's detachment has arrived in Heidelberg. Upkeep costs 4. And a bunch of Protestants are preparing the invasion of Munster. Well, Munster is here. These three regions. So that has unlocked as well. So now I'm getting 72 victory points per turn while they're getting 6. Because Munster and I guess Osnabrück or Bremen. No, not Bremen. Bremen was already unlocked. Or was I already at 71 points? Either way. I want to see if we take Hamburg. That'll be definitely a good outcome. Let's go ahead and save this turn. Oh well. Save it again. I'm compulsive about saving. So let's see what happens here. Catholic victory in Hamburg. We killed off 6419 of theirs. We lost 1720 of ours. In men, we lost 1122 of cavalry. They lost 1322 of cavalry. We lost 6 guns. No, we lost 0 guns, and they lost 12. And